Hello, and welcome to Roll for Friendship. We are a bunch of normal people who play Dungeons & Dragons for fun. This program contains strong language, inappropriate references, and imaginary violence, and is not intended for children. Thank you, and please enjoy Heist, Heist, Heist!
Yes, okay. So, quick reminder before we start. Each one of you has at least one plot point. Again, quickly to review, you get to spend this point, you get to sort of call it out, you tell me, I am spending this point to retcon something that happened in the past. Has to be something that you can reasonably have prepared earlier in the campaign. You have to justify it, and then we'll roll and see how that works out for you. All right. So, previously,
She's cutting out a little bit.
Heist.
Is that happening to anybody else? She's cutting out.
Rowena, great reputation. Do I have to reset my router? I don't want to. All right. Is there anything else I need to? All right. Yeah. All right. If it does it one more time, then I will reset my router. But I want to start.
Yeah. Tell Jim to stop playing Civilization Online.
I know. Jim! I don't think he can hear me. Okay. All right. So, if my internet cooperates with me. Previously, Rowena Brewgrip, a Dwarven woman. Are you playing? I did ring. Are you playing the internet? The internet is being terrible. No.
I can't do anything about that.
Okay. Never mind. He can't fix it. Okay. Rowena Brewgrip, one of the best fixers in the market. Stop eating all my cheese. I will then eat a dinner. Okay. I give up. It's fine. Rowena is one of the best fixers in the marks. She is a matchmaker of heists and crews, if you will. She's known for being both talented and very vicious, especially to those who betray her. She has gathered an unlikely crew of thieves and criminals, you all, to retrieve several items for her. One, a bunch of weapons from a frenemy of hers for his like brute lady circus troupe or something. We were fuzzy on details. And something she wants, an opal figurine of a cat with wings and a tail known as the Griffin. I am funny and you should laugh. So yes, very fun. So we have Veilleuse, who is the face of the party. We have Glibalonious, Thrumpington, Pocketsworthy III, Goblin Rogue. We have the Gadgeteer, Mofodbip, who is a rock gnome artificer. We got our muscle, who is Zolga Cragbasher, dwarf fighter. And then we have the brains, Jasper Stonebridge, who's a halfling warlock. So previously, you guys infiltrated the outer wall of the Royal Treasury by longboat by blowing a hole in the portion of the outer wall that is in the water, in the cove. You blew a wall?
Say that's an oversimplification for a very complicated technical solution called a shaped charge. Just putting that out there. You know.
It's true, but your internet needed to be restarted, so we're late. I'm trying to move on. Don't make me do it. All right. So after using a shaped charge to blow a hole in the outer wall, you swum along to the side or walked along the bottom, in Zolga's case, to find two sleeping hippos chilling in the shallows. You edge past them, squeak, squeak, squeak. And Veilleuse put one to an even deeper sleep. The other one seemed unaffected, but didn't also seem to not notice you. There were two guards by the side gate, one with a mastiff. He and the mastiff went off to patrol, leaving a single guard. Veilleuse decided to emerge like the frightening woman from The Ring, with dripping wet hair and singing a hauntingly beautiful song, then proceeded to scare him out of his wits, and, as instructed by his superiors, when afraid, blew a whistle to summon the hippo, who is not the one who is not asleep in the shallows. It also drew attention of the guard with the mastiff, although you don't believe that he has seen what exactly has caused the alarm. And that brings us to... All right. And then share screen. All right. Sure. Did it not work? There we go. All right. Okay. There we go. So, don't think I can move you all like that. All right. So, you guys, these are hippos. Veilleuse is up here talking to the guard. Glib got real bored with waiting around and decided to fire a bolt from her crossbow. The guard did not notice when she missed. Luckily, so far. But we have everyone else kind of hanging out on the beach. Veilleuse up front, the single guard by the gate, and the other guard and the mastiff heading your direction. The initiative order, which we will stay in until we are out of combat, is as follows. Melaine at 22, Sam at 20, Christy at 13, Keanon at 12, and Amanda at 7. So, Veilleuse, what would you like to do? You are on mute.
Wait, hold on.
Veilleuse is going to...
Oh, yeah.
Keanon, you said hold
something.
Oh, sorry. We're good. Keep going.
Okay. I believe that the the jig is up. So Veilleuse is going to, I believe, although my little character token isn't right next to the guard, I said that it was.
Oh yes, you tried to like snatch the whistle out of his mouth. That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
I am within melee range.
It's true.
Veilleuse, I'm going to draw my rapier and attempt to stab.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Bad. That is a 10?
That is a no. A none. All right. You attempt to stabby this poor guard who is running away from the terrifying hunting hippo woman and miss. All right. Anything else? Bonus action movement?
I would like to...
No. Alrighty. Next up, Sam. Go ahead and make an intelligence check for me.
All right. Well, that was a 5.
You know what?
All dogs are blue now.
All dogs are. You are really distracted by these like water horses that have like 6 tusks coming out of their mouths. Like it's not good. There's no reason why these animals should exist, and that's real weird. Where would you like to go?
I have a question. With message, it says you can use it on any creature.
Yes.
And it doesn't say it has to be words.
It's true.
Can you project where the message comes from, since it can go around corners and other things?
Well, I believe it's like it's telepathy. So basically the message just kind of appears in the
Okay.
brain, or is that
It's
sense?
not telepathy, it's a magic whisper.
Oh, it's a magic whisper. So I assume they just kind of hear it in their ears. It is probably sourceless, but I don't know. What are you trying to do?
I would like to message one of the hippos
Sure.
and try and coax it, like distract it and coax it away from us, trying to see if it'll ignore us. Like by making the sound of prey or something in the water, like a duck or something.
Ah, yes. Hippo's natural prey. Duck.
I don't know what hippos eat.
I actually don't know either. That's a really
I
I rolled a 5 on intelligence, okay?
They're
attack- they
herbivores.
They're
Yeah, they eat-
herbivores.
They eat plants or people that get within 5 feet of their very, very blind vision.
Okay, I will give you this though. They are extremely territorial. So if you would like to try and make it sound like there
Can I
is
make an angry hippo behind it?
an angry hippo coming from the
I
water,
would like to.
please do. I think that would be a deception check.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Deception or performance, whichever one of those is higher.
My deception is
Oh.
6, so yeah.
But please take performance, so you have to make hippo noises on screen.
I was going to say,
I can do that too.
regardless, she has to make hippo noises.
Oh. I will do my best. All right,
Okay.
let's see. That's a 20 total. Not nat 20.
Oh, okay, not 20, but all right. All right. What is your best hippo
Let's see if I
noise?
can channel an angry hippo.
Channel an angry hippo.
Good, like, digging through my mind palace for hippo noise.
There you go.
Ah!
You know what? I'm gonna roll for the hippo just for kicks because it has a -4 to intelligence. So we're gonna see.
That is my
how
best
this works.
human approximation of such.
You know, that's I love it. Let's see. All right.
Can't reach into
So-
low enough register, but we'll see.
No. All right. So it rolled a 12 and it has -4. So I'm gonna say the hippo suddenly hears an enemy hippo trying to invade its territory. And while it was about to run forward, where it has been summoned by the whistle, it suddenly turns around dramatically and then heads its full movement, which it can swim 30 feet. So let's say it swims out to there.
Hell yeah.
All right. So that happened. Sure. Would you like to move?
Sure, yeah. I would like to sort of move along the wall towards the guards, but along the wall still.
Okay. So here-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. All right. Okay. Why not? Gritty.
Which one am I again? The green one?
Yes. You are green because your face was green, but I can make you a different color should you wish.
No,
Yeah. You're green and I'm orange because we were right next to each other because I encouraged you to take that shot.
Yes.
Okay. And the red guy's the guard?
Yes. Red guy is guard.
Shoot the purple.
And
The purple.
Veilleuse is the purple.
Yep. I know what I said.
I know you know what you said. Do you remember what I said about how this is not a murder hobo campaign? And
It's
I'm not afraid to
strategic.
prove
It's
it.
going to make it look like she died so they think the threat's over. Come on.
Gotcha. Paraffin on the wrist, so if they take a pulse, I gotcha. All right, Glibalonious.
Alright. Can I just shoot an arrow at the guard again?
Sure.
Since
Go
he
for it.
didn't
Roll.
notice the first time.
He did not notice because you were skulking.
$19.
19. All right. That hits for sure. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 9.
9 damage? Oh, dang. Ooh, guard 1 suddenly goes, and then a arrow is right in his lungs. So he's looking a little rough, this poor guy. All right. So 9 damage. Okay.
I fist bump.
Now.
Flip.
All right. Keanon. You're up. Oh, Christy, would you like to move anywhere?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, you don't want to move toward the gate, try and climb the gate, trying to climb the wall, nothing. Okay.
All right, I'll move up a little, but I want to stay close to Mofo.
Okay, so kind of over here-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right, I'm going to mirror that movement and move slightly in front of her.
Okay.
For him.
You guys are just gonna bloop, bloop, bloop.
We
All
did
right.
this while. It's called the leapfrog.
No.
I'm then going to attempt to finish this guy off with my fancy tool, the boomerang.
You have a boomerang. I am very
I have a
excited.
gnome-sized boomerang, so I'm kind of curious if it's really just like kind of like a batarang.
I was gonna say it's just a paper clip that you like opened a little. It's just
Yeah.
a little bit of paper clip.
And that is a not natural 20.
Okay. Wow. All right. Hits.
19 plus
Damage.
1. 1d4 plus 1. 4 damage.
Okay. Oh, yeah. This guy is like, what? Yeah, he's just staring at Veilleuse and like is wondering where on earth is his hippo backup. And then he's got an arrow, and then all of a sudden, thunk, and just a boomerang comes and thwacks him in the side of the head and gives him a sweet concussion. All right, you said 4 damage?
Yeah.
I can math. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough, guys. He's still standing, but not super steady. He's swaying a little bit. It is now the guard's turn. He is going to try and attack Veilleuse because she is right there. With his spear.
Do we not have multi-attack yet?
Let's see.
I
You
do,
don't.
but have me gone.
Oh,
You
I
have
do have
turn.
multi-attack, but I don't have another ranged weapon.
Oh, well, there you go. And Keanon, you didn't want to move further forward or anything? You want to
Oh,
stay
yeah,
right there?
I just leapfrogged in front of
You just leapfrogged. Okay.
Liv.
So
Doesn't a boomerang come back to you?
On a
I was
miss.
gonna say.
It comes back on a miss, which is a bummer.
I guess that makes sense.
It does.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
that is kind of a bummer.
I just read that.
If you wanna roll to see if you can catch your boomerang in the dark, I'll let you roll a disadvantage on Dex for it.
Okay. Do you have a DC in mind?
Yes.
Good. All right. Disadvantage. Oh man, I rolled a 20, but I have disadvantage. No. Or 18. Or wait, no, sorry, 16.
16? Well, okay, that was literally the exact DC I had in my brain. So
15 plus 1.
somehow it whirls around, whacks this guy in the head, and in the dark, not even looking, catch it. All right.
So
you
I
have
can because I have multi.
No, that's your. I'm gonna say that's the
Yeah.
other end of your multi attack.
All right.
So he's gonna stab at Melaine. Does a 19 hit? Oui. All right. So he is going to stab at you with his spear. Let's see. 6. Yeah. You are weak. You are weak, Hal. All right. He gets you for oh wait, nope, that was the wrong dice. Yeah, a little better. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
So kind of swaying a little bit, he grabs the spear with both hands and gets you in the side. All right. The other guard, he was further away. But I'm going to say that he was over here, but hearing it, he moves over here. So he hasn't quite seen you yet, but they're coming. Then we have Zolga.
At last, it's my turn. All right. I would like to run forward as far as I can.
Okay.
With just 25 feet. Because I'm
Put
taller than most of this party.
There you go. Put you right about there.
How far away is it? So 20
I
feet?
don't know. Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a hand axe.
Ooh.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
Great.
You'll get him. All right, roll damage.
That is 9 damage, and I'm gonna throw another axe.
Before you throw your other axe, he crumples. He crumples to the dirt, and just he dead. He very dead.
I take my other axe and I throw it at the next guard.
Okay, that's why I let you know. All right,
Thanks.
Hal is dead. You're throwing at Lucan.
I rolled a natural 20.
Hey. Yeah. All right, double your dice, yo.
Do you want to? So are we doing it Princess Party style or Critical Role style? Double the final total or double the dice?
What do we do in Princess Party?
Double the final total.
Double the final total.
I've always done double the dice because I still like the dice roll, but like, Grace, it's your show. You pick.
No. I like I was gonna say the way we normally do it. So yeah, double the dice. But first, yeah. So yeah, go ahead and double the dice.
I only have one. Okay. Great. Doubling only the dice.
Yeah.
Aw, man, that's okay. So that's 3.
Ooh, okay.
Plus 4 is 7 for my nat 20.
You take him down. All right.
Or wait, do you want me to roll the d6 twice, or do you want me to double the one that I rolled?
Just double the one that you rolled.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be a 4 plus 4, which would be 8 for my nat 20 hit.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. So take him down 8. I need a calculator, but I can do this.
And I whisper very loudly because I'm not sure who. Open the door. Who can open the door?
All right. This dude is dead. The dude off to the side is like running. Like, what? I heard a whistle. What's going on? And then an axe comes out and just clips him in the shoulder. So now he knows that something's going on. We are back to the top of the round. Veilleuse.
Well, my plan was to run over to Zachard and convince him that I was being attacked. And now...
I was going to say, I mean, that could definitely still work. He just also got attacked. So
would you like me to attack you? Would that help?
Yeah, I think I'm still gonna do that.
Okay. So you run over
Uh-huh.
to the guy in Veilleuse.
Yep.
And what do you say?
I say, help, I'm being attacked.
Come see the violence inherent in the system.
And I would like to run towards him and cast Charm Person on him.
Ooh, all right. Now what does Charm Person do? Does that give you advantage on rolls? Or does
he has to make a spells. Where are my spells? Okay, attempt to charm a humanoid I can see within range. It must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. DC of something.
Sure.
DC of 16. All right. All right. Let's see how wise this dude is. Well, he rolled a 9. So even with his +3, he sort of stops. And he goes, You two, what is out there? What is happening?
I don't know, but I think they're behind the hippos and they're firing arrows and throwing things because they can't get past the hippos. And my friends and I, we were just out here for a walk to take the air. It is not safe, you know. It's not
true.
safe.
How did you get in here? What are you doing? How many?
No, we were inside. We were inside the castle and we came out. We don't want to leave the walls.
Okay.
The big walls, you know,
Uh-huh.
because it is not safe in the city, but we were feeling so cooped up. So we went outside for a little bit and then suddenly we were being attacked.
All right, what does charm person do? Is he has to believe
He
you,
regards
or
me as a friendly acquaintance.
it's like friendly? He's like, okay.
Um,
He's doing that thing, or he's like, yeah.
if he fails
seen
the
you.
saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. So nobody do anything harmful.
You say over your shoulder with a glare.
I yell back over my shoulder. I have found a guard, and I think he will let us back into the castle so we can be safe from whoever is attacking.
And he sort of stops for a minute and goes, Are you with the people who came in from Roskilde? Are you with that group?
Yes, my friends and I, we were with them. I am only a bard, you know. I entertain.
You really shouldn't be out here. It's really unsafe. We have lots of and you said there are people attacked. Did you see how many or who?
They came from the water. I think they cannot get past the hippos.
Yeah, no, those hippos. They are really great. Like I not me, but I came up with I agreed with the idea to put them in the moat, and it was
it was such a
one
good
of the
idea.
it's the best ideas, man. They're terrifying, but also if you give them the really good hay,
Could we hear any of this?
They're pretty docile.
Could we hear any of this conversation?
Yes, I assume you can
hearing
hear.
this, I give my best hippo roar in an attempt to convince him that there is danger in hippos.
Oh God! All right, I guess they're still out there.
It's better than mine.
I think you should let my friends and I back in so that you can concentrate on repelling these invaders.
I lean over the glib and go, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. So did you come out the main gate? Where did you?
We were just wandering around, you know. It is
Okay.
boring to be under siege.
Well, right, but did you come out the main gate? Because no one's supposed to use the side gate, except
Well, I mean, it seems like that would be the simplest, so that we can just go in and then you can concentrate on the people firing arrows.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say. Sam, I'm gonna for laughs, I'm gonna have you roll another I guess deception check to see if your hippo will also make hilarious roaring noises in the water.
That's 13. I could also use message to do that in his brain.
Sure. Why? Yeah. Why not?
I've done it once.
You
In
are?
his
I mean,
brain.
hang on. What are my cantrips? Do I have?
No,
I
no,
have
no.
prestidigitation.
No. Sam, do this because this sounds hilarious.
I'm gonna make affirmatively scary hippo noises in his brain using
I
message.
know, but make a performance check
Oh, okay.
for this poor guard and his dog who is looking very confused.
That's again a 20.
Jeepers. So right as he's about to argue the point that only authorized personnel are allowed to use the side gate and they have lots of no, okay, fine, just this one. just this once. You go back in.
I will not.
You go into your door.
So?
You go into like your room and you like lock it. And you don't leave again.
Of course.
Okay.
And
All right.
I will
Okay.
not tell a soul, and I will owe you a favor.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. And so he's going to unlock the gate. Beowulf sniffs you very suspiciously, but he's going to be on board. So he unlocks the gate, and then Rice is off going, "What is it, Henrietta? What's happening? Where are you?" And he is going to go off to the water. You guys have successfully avoided murdering one of the captains of the guard. I am very impressed. I assume the rest of you are the rest of you trying to sneak kind of around him, or are you walking in?
Well, I
boldly?
said my friends, so
You did, but also there is like a literal goblin, like with the crossbow, like
Yeah, but it's dark.
chilling. It is dark. That's why I'm asking. Are you trying to like skirt around? Or are you just walking boldly, straight line?
I have the ability to kind of disappear in the dark.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So does
all right.
I just melt into the shadows.
Yeah, or Glib is sneaky. I just don't move.
He already ran
I feel
past
like I
me
just
and doesn't
learned
seem to
living
have
on the
noticed.
streets that if you just sit there, people ignore you. So I kind of just like,
I
I
mean, the
think that
guard
might
is
be the same thing I have.
literally heading right towards you. So, are you sure you
walking-
want to stay there?
I mean, if I move, he's gonna see me though.
Yeah, but
he
the
knows
gate
I have
is
friends
open.
out here.
Sneak.
The
Sneak,
gate
sneak,
is
sneak.
open.
We can just kill him later if we
Hey,
need to.
I'm gonna make a choice for my character.
While
Glib,
he's
what are
making
you doing?
character choices, I pick up both my axes.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know.
So you see this
I mean,
gate
I see,
creak open.
Glib is the sneaky one, so I'm gonna defer to him.
Make haste, you wee daft dauber.
Zolga, it's not your turn.
Dialogue is
they're
always
out
a
of
free
co-
action.
They're out. You're out of combat at the moment, so
Yeah, but like,
It
still,
is.
it's not a free for all. I go,
it
Glib,
it
we're
is.
just-
So
we're just
It is.
Bufo
Move.
says to me that it's not my turn as we're sitting
role
there at the
play.
gate.
It's a role
Glib,
play game.
Mo,
I'm trying to
Mo,
look
what
up.
you doing?
Oh my god! I look at Glib and I go, remember that time we just like walked into that bakery and like confidently took the bread and nobody said anything?
Yeah, we had a ladder then, though. People don't have,
Uh,
they don't question if you have a ladder.
That's true.
That's a good point. But like maybe we just like stand up and walk towards the door.
Veilleuse is by the gate, just going like,
All right, you guys head towards the thing. The captain. Okay. Yep. The captain sees you moving, but he just sees you in the periphery and his suspicion is not aroused by the tiny people with armor. All right. You guys have survived phase 1.
We did it! Good job, folks!
Good
Good
job, you
job.
guys.
That was
All right.
fair.
I'm proud of you.
That was fair. Agitating me. All right, so you come in through the side gate into the courtyard. The treasury is right here, directly to your right. The soldiers' barracks are kind of off to the left. The great hall is beyond the treasury, where the palace and royal family are. This is night, so everything's kind of dimly lit with torches. And a couple bonfires over by the barracks where the soldiers are.
Can you bring up
And
the like map that we looked
the
at
main
in
map?
tavern again? Yeah, just for
Yes.
context.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Yes. So you've come in. Here are the hippos. So you guys came in through the side gate. So they're the barracks right down here, where the soldiers are. You see the treasury. This is the great hall. There are big steps coming up. This is the palace where the royal family live. The chapel, not the Temple of Iomide, but one of the sort of small ones specifically for the royal family. Then here are the stables with horses and carriages and things like that. So, where do you all go?
Raise my hand.
Yes.
How many doors does the barracks have?
The barracks has 2 kind of bigger the one entrance, right over
Yep.
here, and then one like window right over
Okay.
here.
So that's a window. There's only one door though.
There's only one door over here, and then it looks like it's one of those, what do you call them? The half doors,
Yeah.
where like the top swings open, but the bottom can swing open too.
Okay.
Dutch door.
What's going on in your
Yes.
head?
I without saying anything.
Oh boy.
No, wait, we don't see anybody in the main area though?
So you do. So you see a couple soldiers. There's a bonfire with a couple soldiers here. You see 2 guards posted outside. The 2 guards posted right here. They look kind of distracted by looking beyond the outer walls. They're nodding to the other guards that are going on patrol here. But yeah, there are definitely other soldiers and stuff around.
Okay.
Is there a ladder?
There is no ladders. There are no ladders that you
Kinda
can
like-
see in the dark.
I lean into the group and I'm like, well, I can magically lock doors. So I was thinking about just locking the barracks because then they couldn't come out. But
I like that idea. Do you know how long it lasts?
that's a good question. Until dispelled.
Ooh.
That's pretty very sexy of you. Let's do that.
Yeah, but like I need those doors to not have people in front of them when I do it.
Is it by touch?
Guards are going to be suspicious when a gnome that looks like me touches the door.
We'll get you a high vis vest
How
and a
how many-
ladder. No one questions you if you have a clipboard, a high vis vest, and a ladder.
And a ladder.
Prestidigitation, a clipboard.
I
A
think we
lab
can pull
coat,
this
some
off.
glasses.
Yeah, just saying. Keep that in our pocket. Let's observe.
All right.
So
Can you
nobody
unlock
seems to
doors?
react to us coming in through the side door?
Huh?
Nobody reacts to us coming in the side door?
Not really. The guards that are here are kind of paying attention to
They
the
also
other
let us in.
soldiers. Yeah, you came in. They're kind of like looking back, but behind them at the angry, snorty hippo noises that are faint, but they can still kind of hear them. Looking back that way, and they're also mostly paying attention to outside of the castle, where there's still fires and smoke and princesses on hang gliders crashing into things.
Yeah.
Naturally.
What?
One single
So can we
goose
see
for
the
some
stables
reason.
from here?
Can you what?
Can we see the stables from here?
I have a terrible idea.
This
I've got a
distantly.
shark in
You
my
can
pocket.
you can just make out, ignoring Amanda's pocket shark.
What
You
if I
just-
put it in the stables?
That would be pretty chaotic now. We'll
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah,
And
all
then-
right. So I guess now I'd kind of lean in and go, all right, what was our plan once we got inside?
We didn't exactly flesh that out, but
I
point
may
is-
have an idea. How
I'm open to ideas.
how many guards are there milling about not inside of the barracks? So there's 2 on the treasury.
There's 2 on the treasury. There's, I don't know, let's say like 3 here, kind of at the little over a little
Milling
bonfire,
about.
just talking. And then there's a bunch more over. There's 4 on this interior gate, and then there's
The one
more
we just went
posted on
through?
top. No, this big gate. This is the main gate. You guys snuck in through the
Ah.
side gate. So there's more kind of in front, because this is where the main attack would come from.
I see.
Again, this is used for like supply runs, things like that. So people aren't
Yes.
really paying too much attention to the side door. So yeah, there's a couple soldiers kind of
So
over
there's,
here
like,
on the corner.
5 within this little area. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one guarding the treasury?
2.
There are 2 guarding
There's
the
2
treasury.
guarding the treasury.
Oh, never mind. I thought they were guarding the barracks. I was confused.
There are several here. I can
We're
make.
good.
There we go. All right. So
Your map making skills are excellent. Thank you.
Oh, you are very welcome. It's called Incarnate. I spent far too long on it. I had
It's a good program, right?
It's pretty good. I like it. All right. Lots of textures, lots of me making shapes in PowerPoint going, okay, this is how I want it to look.
I have much appreciation.
All right.
Yeah, we're still in PowerPoint.
We are still in
Incarnate
PowerPoint. It just makes the map.
maps.
I know, I'm just picking on.
Do you want me to kill your character? Because I will.
That's fine.
To
Do
be
it.
fair, Mofodbip, aka
No,
Keanon.
Grace.
If you make
Never
out of game
killed.
threats, you have to roll for intimidation.
No. I just want to make it clear. In like a decade, I've never killed one of your characters. Other players have killed your characters.
That is true. You threaten to constantly though, which is why I'm taking the speed. All right.
But I know it's an
Are you not also in PowerPoint and or Google Slides?
yeah, Google Slides is different.
Is it?
Yeah, Google
Google
Slides did not
It's
have
It's less
the
good than
yeah.
PowerPoint.
Oh, I don't want to do this.
All right.
That's a lot of guards.
All right. So
Nothing
4 on
we
the main
can't
gate,
handle.
kind of 2 on the outer gate,
Yep.
kind of as lookouts. 3 kind of hanging out by the barracks. They're either getting ready to go on to shift or just coming off. You can't quite tell. And then there are 2 on the treasury.
Okay.
It's 9 guards.
Nothing we
Yeah,
can't
but we
handle.
really
got
only
this.
need to distract like 5 of them, right?
I'm just
You're the one
But if
presuming.
the others turn around, they could see.
okay. So I guess like, where are we trying to get into first? The treasury.
Everything we need is in the treasury, yes?
Yeah.
I was gonna
we-
say,
we
yeah.
need a
Yeah.
distraction to get all of these guards away from this area.
I've got a shark.
Dave, what do they call it in New Girl, where he pretends to have a seizure?
A pierce.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like, can we fake an injury and try to drive attention towards like the chapel?
I
Just, like shove an arrow in my shoulder, and I'll just like make a big deal about it and be like, "Take me to the chapel, I'm dying."
Mo,
If you want to go the completely opposite direction
No.
of where you need to go, sure.
That's for me. It's not for like the whole group. It's a distraction. Really?
Mo,
You're a part of this team.
I literally have magic to make people not pay attention to anything other than me.
I mean, yeah, but that's what
That's
we
pretty
try to do.
helpful.
That's right. What we do outside, and I still had to hit a guy with a boomerang.
Well, yes, but I worked on one of them, and I would have worked on both of them eventually if somebody had not fired an arrow.
Okay, but now we're standing inside of the place we're supposed to be, and we don't have a plan.
I have a plan.
Oh my god, do it. Fine. But if it doesn't work, I will blow something up.
That is
That is
that
fine.
is your job.
Let's
that is
do
why
something
you were
else.
hired.
So I would.
I like jim the camera and like really, are you hearing this? Like, because last time I got yelled at because I
so-
blow things up.
I turned.
I
to
never
everybody and
claimed
I'm
to
like,
be consistent.
please stay here and do not.
Grace, can you put like a dot on the? Okay, you got it. All right, cool. Ooh, actually, no, we're good. Never mind.
And not what?
Do not look at what I am doing
Ah!
because it may. Well, it would.
Would it also
What is
entrench
about
us?
to happen would happen to you too. So
Do we need to like
Then
ship
how
you
do we know when you're
Theseus or-
done?
Not Theseus. The
I will come back.
earwax.
All right, hang on. I'm,
Don't.
okay.
It's mostly looking. Do not look.
do not do it.
Wait, so she just told us not to look at her?
We.
I take out
Okay.
my shield and I just like put
You're
it in
gonna
front of
put-
me, and I just crouch behind it.
I'm gonna give you. Do you have one of the earpod things?
We.
You're gonna message us when you're done. So
I will
you
just
don't have
come
to
back
come,
over here.
but we could sneak in behind you. Isn't that the point?
Well, I'm going to take the guards over a different.
All right, just
That
let
was
her-
not explained.
Let her do her Moulin Rouge, and we'll figure this out.
Understood. Fair enough.
I just start doing the can.
I
Um,
yank
and
Jasper.
can you
I'm
do-
glib, and I'm like, I'm going to Applebee's because we're getting in a fight no matter what.
Yeah, take this opportunity to, I don't know.
Go to
Sharpen your-
Applebee's.
I yank
Boomerang?
Jasper behind my shield, and we just like look over the top.
All right.
And then
What you doing?
So I
Mofodbip.
would like to
Mofodbip, it is dark. You and I are gonna freeze in the corner and
I
not
think
move.
I want to
We both have that
post
ability.
up
How
like
do we-
at the corner of the great hall that's closest to me.
Okay. So you're walking right over
Yep,
here.
right over there.
Cool.
And I take out my instrument case.
Ooh.
And there we go. Okay, so who is sorry, I have too many programs open on my computer and I'm losing myself. Would the treasury, okay, what would a 30-foot cube look like?
How big do you
30
think
foot
the treasury
cube.
is?
This is not to scale. I apologize. That was not my. Like 30
Okay.
foot on each side?
Yeah.
Okay. Probably something like that.
Okay, so there isn't a way for me to get all of the guards in it, is there?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna focus. Well, okay.
How long does it last?
Here's the thing. All right, so I would like to encompass the treasury guards foremost. And then I'm hoping with the fact that I am very good at what I do, I can convince the other 3 guards to come within my cube before I cast my spell.
Okay. I mean, these 3 guards are just sitting and talking.
Yeah,
They're
they're
not.
just chilling, right?
They're just chilling. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
These other
fellas,
2
you
are
want to see a
actually
little
on guard.
funny dance?
Please,
I love
please
it.
don't. Yeah, so I take out my instrument case and I'm like doing that, you know, like I'm tuning, I play a viola. I'm tuning my viola. I'm like definitely turning on the bard charm. I'm not actually like making anything but like doing a performance right now. And I just start playing like
Devil went down to Georgia.
sure.
Little
Yeah.
song on the viola though, so it's in a
Yeah, on
lower
the
key.
viola.
The solo in the Devil Went Down to Georgia is on a guitar, so like and I'm trying to get the 3 guards who were by their fire to like come over and watch me because I play so good and I'm so pretty.
All right. Roll a performance check.
I can do that.
Cool.
Oops. Wrong.
Can I boost it by saying, in the brains of one of the guards in the circle of 3 around the fire, hey, look, there's a pretty lady.
You can certainly try.
I mean, would that
That's
give
it,
me
just a
a help
cantrip.
action on
I
my
shoved-
performance check?
I shove Jasper out from behind my shield because I don't want to be associated with that.
Yeah,
I'm not even saying it to you. It's a mental thing.
She
Okay,
is
so I
taking
get
the
advantage?
time. Yes, it's like in Leverage when they're like trying to gloat over the bad guy, and someone's like, "Look, that guy! He's the guy that stole all the stuff from those people." And everyone's like, "What?" Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
so with advantage, I got a
Okay.
25.
Oh, cheapers! They all save. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, they all immediately. They hear. So Jasper, what do you say to them specifically?
Oh, hey, look, there's a pretty lady.
They all immediately swivel over to be like, "What? Oh man, there is a pretty lady." And they all turn. All right.
Okay, do they come to me?
I mean, you have their attention. They have not moved yet.
Okay. I start, I don't know, I'm just like vamping up there.
Are you like
Yeah.
waving them over? You're like,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
sure. Yeah.
You have to show me. It's theater of the mind.
little shoulder action.
I mean,
There
I'm
you go.
playing a viola, but
Okay, one shoulder action.
All right. So
I got a
they-
25.
I know. All right. I'll say that you get. They all move, like right up in here, and they're like, "Ooh!" So I'll say you can get all of them except one. They're all staring at you. They're all like very excited about this performance. They just
Okay.
did not tell them to
Wrapped.
come move a certain amount of feet closer.
Thought it would have been weird.
That would have been really weird. I don't know. I start sort of like I really want to get all of them. What would you
Dance
make me
around
roll
in
to
a
get all of
circle.
them?
Yeah.
I
get
mean, you-
across, just say like. get a
Come-
circle bit.
Yeah, come one, come all. I don't know. This is your performance.
Hear ye my tale of sexy.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn this way.
Honestly,
Yeah, hold on.
yes.
Was that a Jessica Rabbit quote?
Yeah. Jessica Rabbit is my Patronus.
I'm not bad. Just drawn this way.
Yeah, I
Just-
think they
oh,
just
yeah.
put that on Netflix. So if anybody
Yeah.
needs a refresher, go for it.
There you go. All right.
I think
So,
Hulu
yeah,
has like
They're all.
and old Animaniacs too.
Uh huh.
If you want to actually tell them to do something,
Okay.
I know you're just like chilling and dancing. There are those people like on the edge of the thing, like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Well,
Come here, boys.
are
I
you
can't do
doing
all
this,
the work
Jasper?
for you. Just to myself. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm just like sitting here, like imagining the like teach me how to understand quiz this.
Oh Lord. All right, keep going.
What
do you do?
I start walking towards them,
Toward
And,
toward
like-
which group?
towards the three who I'm trying to
Okay.
get. And I'm just sort of, I don't know. I probably catch the one on the end who isn't within my field yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I wink at him and I smile, and
Ooh.
a whole ass smile.
All right.
okay.
Fine.
And those hands,
He
they're
is now-
dangerous.
He is now
Um,
scooched forward.
All right. So now that
So-
they're all within my 30-foot cube.
Sam's commentary is my favorite part of it so far.
I started out playing as like a lawful stern character, and I realized that wasn't gonna work in this campaign.
I was
Oh,
gonna
God,
say,
no.
this is a campaign
Chaotic.
of silliness. Chaotic silliness. That
This
is
is-
everyone's
yeah.
alignment, is chaotic silliness.
So then, if my party is listening, they hear the song that I'm playing change slightly. And from my viola, there actually there's light coming from it, like a stream of light, and it sort of swirls around, and then it swirls around, and you realize what I'm playing is a minor key version of "This Is the Song That Never Ends," and the light.
That's
The
so
light
fucking good.
becomes one of those
That's so good.
hypnotist spirals,
I
and I
love
cast hypnotic pattern
Okay.
on
because
the guards.
we are all knowing this is coming. I'm all like, everyone look away.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
And-
I feel like I don't know if is everyone listening and purposely averting their gaze, or are Mo and Glib being like, we don't take orders from anybody and trying to look.
I'm gonna say
It
it's
would be
not
funny.
necessarily like me being contrarian, but it's more just kind of like, what the hell is this? Like, kind of like this would not have flown in the old days. Like, what would it? So I'm kind of just like,
All right, Mo and Glib,
very
you
confused.
you also need to make whatever saving rolls
Yeah,
this
so
is.
it is a DC 16 Wisdom for its saving
Ooh.
throw.
Can I reach Glib?
Okay.
Can I? Because he's right next to me. She's right next to me.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
just yank her behind the shield and go.
Okay. Glib, do you resist?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll for strength.
All right. Roll for strength. Contested strength roll.
So that's a nat 20.
Yoink.
Just like
Joined with
get
a
by the
scruff.
scruff. Like
Yeah. Zolga just, you're like, no,
You eat it,
I want
eat
it.
it.
And then you just go boink and land on the other side of the shield. All right. 16.
I rolled
Yeah.
yeah, I got a 17.
Oh,
Okay.
all
Hell
right.
yeah.
You are not
So-
charmed by me.
Oh, Mo
'Cause I
is
have
not.
advantage.
I have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
My
Uh,
first roll was a 6.
That would not have been very good.
that would have been hilarious. I made one roll for
Mhm.
the. Let's see.
Yeah, so like it happens, and I'm like, I don't get it.
What is?
You almost
What
got
are?
it, but you didn't.
All right.
There's no accounting for taste.
All right. So the.
That ain't a gnome.
There's no accounting for taste.
No accounting for
No.
taste. Oh dear. All right. So they all seem hypnotized.
Did they all fail?
Well, we're finding out.
No
most-
Were they transfixed by her
Yeah,
feminine
you don't
wiles?
get to ask that question.
I was going to
I
say they
do
all
get to ask
they all
that question.
seem.
No.
Can the spell tell you whether? Can you sense whether someone fails or not? Or
They stop moving.
I mean, they're all. You rolled a very high performance check. They're all.
On a failed save, the creature becomes. Each creatures become charmed for the duration. While charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Okay.
Wait,
But what-
can you
Spell.
just, like shiv 'em?
No, a spell ends if they take any damage or if somebody uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Okay.
So
and
they
what
basically
happens
just sort
if
of
they
like
succeed?
they aren't charmed.
Okay, but it doesn't say. So according to from what you see, everyone's staring at you and thinks that this is the song that never ends. It goes on and on. They all start like kind of humming it to themselves. All right. So it seems like
Okay.
everyone is
I whisper into my thing, somebody should go pick the lock now.
the door. Okay. Who is going to try and pick the lock to the treasury?
me.
All right, Glib, go for it.
I yank her
I
back
just
because
wanna
I
put
don't
out
have an
there, like,
earring. Wait, I
as
yank
soon
her
as she
back because I
moves,
don't know
I
it's
follow.
done. What did you say?
As soon as
Zolga.
she moves, I follow.
Zolga let Glib do the thing.
She hasn't come back yet. We're still
Yes.
in danger.
She is.
How do you know?
We got the goddamn earrings.
All right, I don't have any one of those. Okay, bye.
And I just
We didn't have that
shove
many.
Glib out the other side along the wall.
Rowena was skimping on the technologies.
Okay.
She's the budget queen.
All right. So you approach. Glib, you approach. The guards do not seem to react to you coming closer. You try to pick the lock. Go ahead and roll. Is it a thieves' tools check?
Yeah.
I would also like to relay through the earring. Don't hurt the guards and don't touch them.
And
Because
I
that'll break the spell.
disperse through message
Yeah.
to Zolga.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
ditched that earplug in the water a long time ago.
I
You could have given it to me. Wait, we only have 3, right? So if Glib's got 1 and Jasper's got 1 and Veilleuse has 1, then.
But again, Grace, I just want to say I follow her. I follow Glib.
Yes. No. I
You
I
are
get the
a
concept.
Okay,
It has
on the
been
map
given.
for those watching.
Well, okay. Well, all right. All right. All right.
I know it sucks,
Here.
right? This is how it feels.
Offer to use Roll20 where we can all control our own characters is still
Well,
open.
fine. Let's get a.
God,
let me
no.
set up a GoFundMe.
All right. Glib, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 16, but I don't know what buffs that has, if it has any.
You should get your proficiency. So
You should. Yeah, I was gonna say your proficiency. It should be one of the things marked on there for your thieves' tools.
Well, I guess it's like, what check are you having to roll? Is it sleight of hand?
Steve's tools is sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of
so it's a
hand
sleight
check
of hand
Plus
check. So it's,
tool proficiency.
plus proficiency.
so it should be +6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right. So
22.
what'd you? 22. All right. So you scurry up in your little tiny hooded goblin form. Scurry up. The guards are just blank, slightly drooling a little bit, and you just go beep, 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 and then the doors kind of open a little bit, and I assume you motion people through?
Yep.
All right. And everyone, I
just
assume,
give
goes
it-
through?
I give Glib like the hearty like slap on the back. Yeah.
Sends him into a somersault.
We do a chest bump, but like since we're both short, it's like.
All right.
Chest bump that is
so-
knee high on me.
Yeah, it's
There
like
you
a
go.
3-inch vertical. It's not great.
All right. Veilleuse, you see that your friends are successfully entering.
I do my most
what-
casual walk.
What do you? What, do you
I
join them?
I don't need to keep playing for the spell to keep in effect, but I keep playing until I'm like right at the door, and then I go through it and or I attempt to. We'll see if anybody tries to stop me.
I was gonna say, roll a perception check for me.
I keep looking around for my dice because I'm forgetting.
But as she's doing that, Grace, as soon as I'm on the inside of the door, I'm ready to slam it shut at any sign of trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. That's not a 1. I thought it was a 1. I got a 10. It's not good. I'm very self-involved. I don't know if you've noticed.
You are congratulating yourself. You're like, man, that was the best performance of this is
I
the
am
song
so
that never
smart and
ends.
so good at being.
I am so
alive.
good. I need a little lamb chop to be with me and sing the songs.
No, I have Teddy.
There you go. Teddy is with you. All right. So you go in. You don't see anything. All right.
That
You
was
see.
fantastic. Good job. Very proud of you.
All right. So
I look at you like the idea of me caring about your opinion of me is like, it's not even, I'm not like insulted. I'm just like genuinely confused.
mystified.
God damn.
All right. So you guys all head in. You see,
I shut the door behind us.
yes, you shut the door. Everyone imagine that the doors are shut.
It's
In this
very
theater,
important.
I understand.
Okay.
All right. So as you approach, there's a big foyer with a really impressive antique mahogany desk right here. There are 2 kind of identical hallways splitting off to either side with doors on either
I love
side.
identical hallways.
And
I
there
built them into
is-
every home.
There you go. Every home. And sitting at the desk is an extremely pale elven woman. Her silver hair is pulled back into a really tight bun, and she is writing in a very large ledger with a quill and kind of some odds and ends around her. She's writing, and she hears the doors close. She sort of stops and looks up.
I prepare a throwing axe.
In message, I say, based on my lengthy years of experience and the fact that we are in the treasury, I would venture a guess that that is the treasurer.
And she just sort of stops for a moment. She looks at all of you, her like feather quill still there, and go, "And who on earth are you?"
We have come to drop something off at the treasure.
So as soon as I'm just gonna call you V because I don't know how to pronounce that.
I call you Mo.
I hand her a dagger while at the same time infusing it as a magic item.
Ooh,
nice.
Okay. All right. And she goes, are you logging more weapons?
No, I have a magic item.
No, sorry, it's my dagger, so it is a weapon.
No, I'm keeping the dagger hidden.
Okay.
Did you mean to hand it to her as like a prop, as like, or are you trying to
or a stab?
I mean, I infused it to make it a magic weapon, plus 1 to attack and damage, and then handed it to her. So I don't know what she does with it after that, but I handed her a magic dagger.
All right, and you are like holding it, like we've come to log this, or you've
No, I'm holding my viola.
Oh, you're holding your viola.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, we have this magic instrument and this magic weapons.
We were contracted to bring this. It is
by who did Master Phobos send you? It's just
It's a Stravensky.
Very
important.
Veilleuse is like
visibly
in pain.
I don't
very much protection.
I don't speak whatever that was. Even a little bit.
I don't think anybody does.
We
were contracted to
this elf is a bitch.
We were contracted to bring this. I would very much like to drop it off inside the vault itself because it is extremely valuable. We were promised payment only if we drop it off inside the vault.
Inside that, are you all? And she kind of like takes a minute to like look at all of you. Are you all qualified to enter the vault?
Highly trained security personnel.
I'm resisting every urge to say your mom thought I was qualified.
I want you to know if you said that, I would give you a fist bump. Like Veilleuse would definitely.
She may be a bitch, but she can hang.
All I was told is that we need to drop this off in the vault and then we get paid.
You were told to escort it, otherwise it detonates.
I don't think no.
Oh, hi, thunder damage.
It is a very valuable magic item.
I lean in and I'm like,
powerful.
as an artificer, I'm going to go ahead and say that detonation is inaccurate.
I'm getting security for these weapons. I don't know how they function.
Yeah, I don't know what you read on Reddit, but this is not going to detonate.
Ye old Reddit, which is just people posting stuff on the tavern.
So we need to put it in the vault because we can do so
I just
safely.
Like kick Zolga in the shin, and I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Do I take any damage?
I don't. You take one.
It's not a damage attack.
It's a shut up attack.
You take 2 psychic damage.
You take 2 psychic damage.
Emotional
damage. I've been here the entire time. So I am the treasurer. My name is
told you.
Cersei Sudwin. I am the treasurer. I count for everything that goes in or goes out. So you said you had a magical item. Are you trying to go into the weapons vault or into the treasury?
I mean, it is. It can be used as a weapon, so perhaps we should catalog it as a weapon. You know.
She grabs her quill and she's just like, all right, give it here to give. Just come on. It's so late. I very gently lay my viola like on her desk, and I sort of go around behind her, and then I would like to stab her.
She needs to get up in the wall.
Nope. Nobody say anything. This is what V is doing.
This is clearly not going anywhere. I don't want to waste any more magic.
She's made a choice.
You have. All right. This was
You're deeply into her eyes, and I'm like,
This was not the choice I expected you guys to make. Roll to hit.
Yeah, so I'm using the dagger that I was just given that is magic.
Okay.
+1 to hit, +1 damage.
Okay.
All right.
Would this be a surprise
Let me find
round?
her stats, because I thought you guys
Okay.
would sweet talk anybody into doing anything.
I could, but I was also just given a magical dagger, and I want to see what it does.
It's true. Okay.
Have I mentioned that my character is genuinely psychotic?
They always are.
That is a 21 to hit.
All right.
I'm also not expecting it.
Yeah, that hits. Go
Okay.
ahead.
And
As soon as she stabs, I lean to Glib and I go, "Code red."
So that I'm also going to use one of my College of Shadows abilities, which is called Psychic Blades.
Ooh.
When I hit a creature with a weapon attack, I can expend 1 use of my Bardic Inspiration to deal an extra 3d6 psychic damage to the target. So that was a 7 damage with the dagger. No, wait, I lied, 8 because it has +1, and then I'm gonna roll my d6s.
Okay.
The psychic damage is curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Yeah, basically.
Sam, you're on fighter night.
Okay, so 8 + 6, 14 damage.
14 damage. All right, so that
From a dagger. Dang.
All right. You said 14 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
She's still up?
Yes.
Okay, I also come around. And I hold one of my axes up to her throat and I grab her and I say, "Give us the keys." And I would like to intimidate.
Oh, all right. Roll for intimidation.
15.
So you're very intimidating, but you're also a little bit short.
All right.
You want to talk, halfling? Here, I'm taller than you. I'm like 4 feet tall.
Oh,
You're
dear
like
God.
3 feet tall.
She rolled
That's
a
enough.
3.
Well, to be fair, she did just get stabbed. And
She did. All right. You guys clearly did. She goes, I did it in my pocket. It's in my pocket.
Both keys?
I dig. Can someone investigate for these keys? She's got so many pockets.
And I'm just like, "Oh my God, Zolga, both keys. Both keys."
She's got 2 sets of keys.
Glib,
more.
could you maybe?
There's so many keys, and I don't know how many keys are. How many keys are there? I'm like patting her down.
Can I just walk past and pick the lock while everybody's trying to figure things out?
I'm like doing the airport pat down.
You can try. Do you make a perception check first? Amanda, make an investigation check.
So that's an 8.
Sure.
Can't someone else do this? I didn't know how these robes work. Who doesn't wear armor?
I rolled a
Getting
17.
tangled in her sleeves.
Roll a
her, like,
17.
long elven
All right.
sleeves.
So as you go to pick the lock, you start to you you get this weird sense that perhaps it has a magical safeguard on it that would require the key. You could try to pick it if you wanted to, but that's up to you.
Might trip some alarms.
I lift up the woman and I just start,
all right.
like.
And what did you?
I rolled 8 for investigation. My intelligence modifier is
you're
0.
Okay, is anyone
intimidated.
helping?
No
is
one is
anyone
helping
helping Zolga?
I can help Zolga try to find the keys since I'm right
Okay,
there.
Veilleuse.
Oh, Tane!
So
Mo?
as this is happening,
Yeah.
I jump up on the desk,
Oh God.
and while she's speaking, I shove the music box in her mouth, and I go, "If you let this open, it will explode." I mean, it's a total bluff, but
All right. She's like standing still. You guys are going through her pockets. Veilleuse, you roll
Didn't
an
we already use the
investigation.
music box to blow something up?
what?
How many music boxes do you have?
I can make
Oh!
It's his
okay.
calling
Never mind.
card.
Yeah, that's fine.
it. But again, it's just a music box. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
All right.
not actually an explosive device, but I'm like thinking,
Whatever.
like putting it's like a live grenade in somebody's hand. If you let
If
go,
there
it's
you
gonna detonate, right? And so-
This one plays the princess party theme.
There you go.
So yeah, what do you
Nice
want
little
to roll?
callback.
Veilleuse, make an investigation check
Okay.
because she's helping go through.
I mean,
pockets.
my investigation is
I have
not
+7 to
good.
investigation. Can I do it?
Oh sure, yeah.
Please do it. I got
You
a
were
6.
busy shoving music boxes into poor helpless treasurer
I'm
Bruce's.
I'm
She's
sorry.
working
I rolled,
late at the
okay.
office.
I rolled a 23.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank
I
you.
got a
Okay.
6.
That's why I asked for help. I know my own limitations.
Veilleuse is definitely just like, I cannot
All right.
even find the pockets in this thing. Why are you wearing this?
And now I'm just kind of like, we should just kill her at this point.
So,
Like, this
all
is
right,
so
all right.
embarrassing.
So you find 3 keys, and a piece of parchment as well. Okay. So she's not moving. She's not doing anything. Which hallway? I should have asked Glib this earlier. Glib, which door are you going to? They are both identical. So which door?
Top or
Turn to
bottom?
Mofo. And I go heads or tails. Because it's how we solve any problems.
I go, ooh, tails.
All right.
You didn't want to ask?
Zolga, this isn't your question.
So tails, we go left.
Tails
Heads
we
we
go
go right.
top, heads we go bottom.
All right.
So you guys are going for the bottom door?
Well, I don't know. It depends on if it was tails or heads.
Okay.
So I don't know. Roll a d6. 1 through 3 is heads. 4 through 6 is tails.
Heads.
All
right.
Go top.
So you're going up. Okay.
I would like to use one of my helpful items. I
Okay.
have a little peephole thing that you gave me. It's called a portable peephole, so I can
Okay, Porky.
put it.
Nothing.
Say it.
You're too young.
I just didn't hear it, but okay. I put the little portable peephole on there, and I can look through the door or the wall.
All right. So as you guys are
Yeah, Grace. I think we need to get into some sort of turn order because we're all over the place.
well, if anyone would let me finish a sentence. So
I waited my turn.
it's true. All right. So Jasper goes up. She pops a green circle onto the door and then looks through it. Roll a perception check for me.
Sure. That was a 16 plus. What is my perception? That's 18.
Okay. It was pretty easy. The hallway is clear. it's just a long hallway that you don't see anyone through. Glib, you were there. Are you trying to pick it or are you using the key? I assume Mo has handed you the keys.
I'm going to use the key.
Okay. You
Coast
turn.
looks clear. Go ahead.
All right. So Jasper tells you things look clear. You turn the key, open the door, and then everyone goes in. Melaine, what is our cutoff time? Is it 9 or 9:30? I'm trying to remember.
I can do 9:30.
Okay. So you guys.
I see everyone walking away, and I put the lady back down, and I use her long elven sleeves to tie her up. And I go,
so she just sits there with the music box in her mouth, like eyes wide, like having literally the worst night of her life so far. Clearly, like just sitting very still, just.
While they were investigating things, I would like to help Zolga, like, tie her to a chair.
Cool.
And I look at her, like, in the eyes, and I'm like, you will stay here. You will be quiet. You will tell no one.
like no, I won't tell. Yes, I don't. She's just turning her head.
Sorry, there's a music box in her mouth, so it's.
She's just shaking her head. She's not trying to say anything. She's just.
I like to think the music box is like running, so it's just like.
Oh, creepy.
I want to yell down to her and say, "Thank you, you bum."
All right, so
I pat her cheek.
You enter. Okay, the top door is now open. All right. Okay. So you go in. We're going to. All right. So open the door. Walk in. The corridor itself. Oh.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I don't know if this counts as a retcon or not.
Okay.
Before we go in that door, I would like to run back to the door leading into the treasury and lock it with my spell.
Ooh, okay. And then what is that spell?
It's called Arcane Lock.
Okay.
So I touch a closed door.
Okay.
And I can designate anybody in the group outside of me who can unlock it. And I only designate Glib.
Ooh, okay.
So it's a magical lock. Does it not
nice
use
dead
the
man
existing
switch
lock?
you got there?
It's a magical lock. Yes.
Okay.
So
if they tried it, the real key, it couldn't work.
It is impassable until it is dispelled or suppressed through a magical spell.
Okay.
Or I release it.
Okay. All right. That is good to know.
So the treasury door is locked by magical means.
That's pretty
interesting. All right. Okay. Everyone else moves in.
You've been more useful than I thought you'd be.
And then I lock the door, and as I'm running to catch up, as everybody descends, I just give the lady with the music box in her mouth the finger and keep going.
This is the worst day to ever work late at the office. We're getting those TPS reports in. All right. So you
and
all
that's
enter
why, folks, you do your taxes ahead of time.
All right. So the corridor itself
Income
is
taxes
about.
are supposed to be reduced after World War II, but we're not going to do that right now.
We're not going to do that now. I will mute you. I'm trying to wrap this up in a semi timely manner. So you come in. The corridor itself is pretty basic. Stone archways, stone floors. Leads down to about 10 feet wide. It's very long. You can see it kind of curves at the end, and it slopes downward a little bit, almost like you're going, switchback, basically, because you're going deeper, kind of underneath the treasury. There's sort of bronze scrolling waves along the side. Some metal or some artwork kind of along the sides. These waves, a couple feet off the ground. There's a blue sky kind of mural around, and a path worn in the floor of people who have gone down this corridor before. So there's a curve. You can't quite see the door at the moment, but you kind of assume that it's at the end. So what would you like to do?
I would like to inspect the stonework.
Awesome, because you are a dwarf, and that is a thing you can do. Roll a history check for me.
I have double advantage on this because that's what it says.
Double proficiency?
17.
Okay.
I know
so
I don't think I have any. Well, I have proficiency, but I have no pluses to my investigation. But I have double advantage on investigation of stonework, or something.
So double advantage is not a thing.
Well, it says somewhere double proficiency. Sorry. Okay, I'll take my first roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
It was a
different than
5.
advantage.
Double advantage is not a thing. You
Sorry,
cannot roll
it's the
4
other
dice
one.
and take that.
Well, I only rolled 3, but we'll take the first one.
Alright.
So the total is going to be 11.
Wait, what was your other roll?
The other one was 17.
Okay.
The first one
cool.
was 5. And
Awesome.
in the spirit
What
of
was the
honesty,
third one?
that's 17. The second one
That
was like 13 or 14.
Then you would keep the 13 or 14.
I don't have advantage, I have proficiency.
Well,
Oh,
she
got it.
I was looking in the
read
wrong
it
spot.
wrong.
I think you had
Okay.
advantage and proficiency, not
Yeah.
double advantage.
Let
Got
me,
it. We're
so
good.
I know about stones. And I look
All
at
right,
them.
so you look at the stone wall. So there's the gold kind of scrolling waves. It's very well crafted. They probably hired some dwarves to work on it. It looks very nice. It's very royal.
Excellent
That is a nice
craftsmanship.
It
That
is. There's
nice
a
boulder.
there's like, there's a little gap in between like the waves and the like blue sky mural to like give it like an illusion of, oh, these are two like foreground, background, like depth of field kind of thing. It's very nice.
I go like art
thing.
history tour to the rest.
Yes.
And you can
yes.
see and hear the quality of the stonework and the way that they use the forced perspective to make it look farther away is technique used by dwarves of ancient times. We have relationships between this country and my dwarven people to the south, and that's why you can see the excellent craftsmanship from my folks that have been hired, and you can
It's true.
all the way down the hallway.
All the way down the hallway. All right. All the way down, you reach the curve and you turn and you can see a door. I assume everyone else is also going down the corridor looking for the door. All right. So you reach the bend, you see a large door at the end of the tunnel. And then all of a sudden you guys hear a click. And
We only investigated the stonework, not the traps.
you look down, and it looks like there's a series of stones that have dipped slightly. And then you suddenly start to hear dun 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 dun. And then all of a sudden you see, hang on,
Montana Smith.
yes. You see a giant boulder drop down as the waves, the bronze waves, come out and start rolling the giant boulder down towards you all. So, on that note, I think that's a pretty great. I'd like you all to roll initiative, and I think that's a pretty great moment to end tonight.
Yep.
So, go ahead and roll.
Yeah, I
and go
mean,
ahead.
shouldn't we just roll initiative at the beginning of the next session?
Well, it gives her more information if she wants.
We can.
All right, it's your call, Grace.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't we roll initiative at the beginning of next session?
Maybe I'll do
Oh,
better
but
than
I got
mine.
a 21.
Oh,
Oh, darn.
tough
Darn.
cookie.
So, giant boulder drops down. Dun 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 dun. I may or may not have watched Indiana Jones to prep for this night. And you guys have
This is my
successfully all
favorite.
survived.
I love the
Hippos.
traps from Montana Smith. It's
There you
amazing.
go. There you go.
All right.
All right. Well,
Thank you. This is
thank
fun.
you all
Thank
for.
you.
You're welcome. Thank you guys all for
Also-
playing.
We have officially reached the end of my character's usefulness at all.
You don't know.
He did marvelous.
There could be more things
You can
that they.
I
used
cannot
could help
charm a boulder.
Yes, but you're tall.
It's true.
I-
The boulder
You can
could
reach
squish
things
you.
off of high shelves.
Okay, I'm sorry, Melaine.
We can't.
In the world of D&D, you might be able to charm a boulder. It all
I do
depends
not
on
have
what you
that
pick
ring
and
of
what you
stone
roll.
speech. So
Yeah, but Zolga does.
oh, no.
So you have to translate through Zolga.
Unless you gave it to me.
I'll give you a
Come
hint.
back.
The boulder does not speak a language.
yes.
No,
No, there is a
Body.
magic
Maybe we can
item.
send it a message that says to stop rolling.
There you go. That
Okay,
seems
your
like it would.
message with the hippo, Sam, was inspired.
Thank you. I'd been
That
thinking about
was-
it all week.
That was amazing.
I didn't know
was-
if I wanted to charm the hippo or I wanted to charm the guard thinking there was a hippo, like behind him.
Whatever. It
And then I
worked. It was
realized
wonderful.
the hippo was even funnier. So
Yep. No, that was amazing. And thank you for not having me roll to see how long it was going to take before all of the guards realized that you guys were there. Because if you had fought a hippo, it would have attracted attention. I can't fudge that much for you guys.
I'm so glad we didn't have to fight a hippo. I'm assuming we
I-
would have won.
It has a slam attack. It gets
Oh yeah,
advantage
no,
when
it
you're
is
prone.
not a creature we want to fight.
No, I have no
Also,
desire to
their
fight a
names
hippo.
are Harry and Henrietta after the Hungry
hungry,
Hippos.
hungry. Oh, does that mean there were two more?
No, those were
We
the
don't
two.
know.
I thought there were
But-
four
No, no,
hungry,
no.
hungry hippos.
I don't want to know
There
their
are.
names because we still might need to kill them.
Fair enough.
The
We'll have to
dog's
figure it out.
name is Veilleuse.
Stop it.
You guys
Very
killed
good.
Hal, but they're still Lucan. Because together they're Lucan.
Hi, Lucan.
I have many jokes. This entire campaign is just an excuse for me to make terrible puns and jokes. No one got it, so I have to tell you.
Oh, that's so good.
Poor Cersei.
Yeah,
She's
I
just
tried
looking
not
like
to
you.
kill Hal.
Yeah, and then you like stabbed the poor elven lady but it's
We
fine.
got what we wanted.
We still have to get
It's
out.
true. She gave you those keys.
Cold-blooded killer.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Keenan already left. I'm gonna how do I send things? Okay. Here, I'm going to send to everyone and hopefully one of us will remember. Keenan got a okay. Well, never mind. Just remember Keenan got a piece of parchment
Yes.
as well as
Right.
the keys. So do with that what you will. So let's see if you guys get squished by a boulder next. Whee!
Oh no.
I've accepted my fate.
As you should. As you should. You could try and charm the boulder. I don't have stats for it, but I assume its intelligence is 0.
I mean, an automatic win.
I can try to inspect its history as it kills us.
As it crushes you. There you go.
Okay.
Oh man, I was
I'm
so worried. I was so worried you were gonna find the pressure plate. But you didn't. No one investigated nothing. Yeah.
We found beautiful stonework.
You did
Hey.
find beautiful. It was a really great, like, forced perspective. Zolga knew, like, what I was trying to go for. So,
So wait, we were
Uh,
walking downhill on the way down, right?
yes. So you guys are, it's sloping down. And
Okay,
then you,
so-
it's,
Does anyone have proficiency in investigation? Does anyone?
Glib does.
I think I
Glib
might.
should.
Yes,
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
do.
start blaming Glib as soon as we
As
begin
the
next
rogue.
week.
I'll
was-
take responsibility for that. In that I'm supposed to sort of lead,
you're
and
the
I had
mastermind,
+5.
right?
Yeah.
I was distracted by the stonework.
I
It's
know.
something I
The
had never noticed
beautiful-
before.
was
The beautiful artwork.
I, the
There you
player, know about investigating for traps, but I,
Zolga
the
does
character, have an intelligence of 10.
Yeah, same.
Average. You guys are average intelligent.
But we're not the first group they sent to try to recover these weapons.
Huh?
Veilleuse is not bright.
It's
She's very
true.
good at very
She's very
specific things.
pretty.
She has a particular.
She's very
set of
pretty, and
skills.
she has a certain set of skills and nothing beyond those.
Like
It's
like
true.
Liam Neeson. I have a certain set
Mhm.
of skills.
Her skills are murder
Flashing
and
flag.
give me attention.
Yes. She
Which
is terrible,
murder,
and I love
if
her.
you think about it, murder is just another form of giving.
It's a cry for attention. I see her. I understand. Well, thank you guys for playing and having. I hope you have fun, and hopefully you will not get squished by a rock. We shall see.
Yay!
Thanks,